Hi, so today you'll learn a little bit of an insights of how I got to where I am, meaning how I invested in myself to be where I am. What have I learned? Books have I read? What courses have I taken? What masterminds have I been part of? What have I learned from those masterminds? What have I learned from all the live seminars and webinars what I've been to? Back in the day when I lived in San Francisco, I went to many seminars live, which was more the going rate at that time. And then after 2020, when we had the COVID, more and more started going online, which I think is fantastic. All right, if you know already now that you'd like to know a little bit more about this, there's a link for you right in the description that you can click on. So go there right now. If not, continue watching and I'll teach you more. And that's why you're here today too. You're probably seeing this video on YouTube or maybe directly on my website. I don't know, but you will basically walk away from this little video here with some insights as to how I got to where I am and how this will make it a lot easier for you to jump in and take advantage of my massive investment in this. I can try to take a wild guess. Actually, why don't I introduce myself first? My name is Alf Markussen, born and raised in Norway, lived a little bit over 30 years in San Francisco, California. Yes, you heard that correct. A little over 30 years, long time, and loved it there. One of the things that I got exposed to there was how people were great at working in groups. And eventually one thing led to the other. And then I heard about the book Think and Grow Rich with Napoleon Hill, which is a book I've read 7.5 times. And as I started going after my passion, my businesses, and anything I wanted to be good at, I figured building a team around what it is that I'm doing is really key. So I started meeting people like Jay Abraham, who's considered one of the world's foremost marketing geniuses. He's especially good at joint ventures and deal making. I met people like Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Harv Eckert. Some of you may have heard about him as well, the Millionaire Mind, and also Brian Tracy and Seth Godin. Tim Ferriss with the 4-Hour Workweek. I mean, the list goes on. And I'm not here to drop names per se, but meeting all these people, I had to pay a lot of money. I've been in, speaking of masterminds, I've been in a mastermind with other people, high-level sellers on Amazon, paid $25,000 a year. We would meet 2-3 times throughout the year in different parts of the world. One time we went to Clearwater, Florida, and another time we met in Amsterdam, Holland. So, all over the place we would meet and just collaborate with other high-level thinkers. This was specifically for Amazon in this case. We built as many of you probably heard my story, we built our Amazon group when I first went to a course down in Austin, Texas. We built our first Amazon team, which is still alive since 2012. So the amount of money and training and investments that I've done in myself, not only masterminds, but flying and taking courses, meeting people, shaking hands with the right people, and doing everything that I've been doing has put me in a position where I can share a lot of insights and help people shortcut their process. So it's my hope for you today when you watch this video that you click and like and subscribe my channel and maybe comment, or if you have some questions, you can even set up a call directly with me or my team. Could be that later on as well as I get more and more busy. And it's my hope that you can take with you something very valuable. Today, as a matter of fact, I felt I shared one of my better videos. It's about being on time. And I'm not going to repeat everything that was said there, but it's so important when you meet somebody or you have a meeting, whether it's online or whatever it is, that you show up prepared, but most importantly, on time. What does it mean to be on time? I'm not going to repeat this whole video here, but I went to one of my mastermind meetings last week and I had just recorded this video, and I knew that one guy that starts the call, he's always there early. His name is Mark. And we've been in this mastermind for over 20 years, okay? And I knew he's senior to me by a few years, and he's always early, and I'm always early too. And that's the whole point of this story that I'm sharing with you now. I'm just compressing the video I did. So I said to Mark, isn't it funny how people have different takes on being on time? Is that being just a minute late or 2? Or is it being there exactly at the hour when you're going to meet? Or is it being early? And Mark said to me something that his father had taught him. He said, my father said, being on time is late. Being early is being on time. It's quite an amazing statement if you think about that. Being on time is late. Being early is on time. So that's exactly how my father was thinking too, because that's the other story that I had in that video. When I was living in the US, my mom and dad would have to take me to the airport in Oslo, Norway, and we had to drive like an hour and a half, 2 hours. My father would buffer in that we would be there at least 2 hours before the flight left, and then he buffered in the time that we normally would take to go to Oslo, which is like an hour and a half. Then he had another extra hour and a half in case something happened, like a flat tire or an accident on the road or other delays. Okay, so that's how you plan and stay ahead of the curve. Who is going to do that for you? Who are you going to be noticed? You need to program yourself and the people around you, also important, to show that you are somebody to be counted on, somebody that is there when somebody needs the help, and probably would go to for getting certain things done because they know that you're the kind of guy that prepares. So there's another story. I don't want to, you can click down below and look for the video called Being on Time, and I share several other stories there too. But that's so important in terms of it shapes who you are. Another big benefit with that I picked up on many times when I was going to LA, for example, I was there early. I was early in the room. I was one of the first. So I got to mingle with other people that were there early too. Hint, hint, that would be a good person to maybe consider for a mastermind once you get to know him or her, right? And you may even end up speaking with the main speaker. Maybe they're scrambling to get something done. Maybe you can help them out. Guess what? You're going to stand out like a sore thumb in a good way, right? So anyway, just now, about 5-10 minutes ago, I jumped on a live call. Guess what? There was nobody there. So I was just hanging out, being me, and I started talking. I didn't know if it was recorded, and then suddenly after maybe 4 or 5 minutes, another guy jumps on the call because he sees that you could see in the room if there's somebody there, and there was 0 in the room, and I got there. But I said, I'm going to go in anyway. Why not be the first, right? Hello, hint, hint. And that's exactly what I did. And then the other guy comes in and says, hey, what are you doing here? I said, I was just hanging out. Is it recording? I said, no, I was just talking to myself. I wasn't sure if it was being recorded, I said to him. And we ended up having a very nice conversation. And the guy is looking to start a mastermind. So of course, I help him as much as I can. You give value before you even ask for it. And it's also my pleasure to give value. And he started sharing some of the things he is doing, which is something I need help with, doing my communities better and all of that. So just networking like that, being early, will set you apart hugely, no matter what business you're in, no matter what you do in life. I mean, if you think about it, if you're going to have lunch with somebody, dinner with somebody, is it not nice to be early? Is it not nice to show respect that you're there early? And doesn't it show that you're prepared? It gives you a lot of respect, I feel. And a lot of the younger generation today, I'm not going to knock them, but they're not used to that, because I also think they weren't taught that by their parents. And it's also different from culture to culture. My wife is from India. I have known a lot of Indian people to be very late, and her family is not like that at all. They're on time. So you can't generalize, but there's so much to learn from it. So this is not all about time here today. I just kind of segued off to that because it's something we're talking about. So anyway, this gentleman that I was on the call, the live video call with here just a few minutes ago, he suggested certain things I would do. And that's why I'm recording this video now. He inspired me to do that. And I also love Fridays. And that's another technique I can share with you too. When I need to do things that I don't really enjoy so much, sometimes like recording a video like this, but I'm enjoying this talk. Hope you are as well. And I do things that are a little tough on Fridays. So Fridays are my go-to days. And I always push myself and challenge myself to do certain things. Another thing I'm doing now as well, I just started a 30-day challenge with The Miracle Morning. If you haven't heard of The Miracle Morning, it's by Hal Elrod, if I got his name correctly, I think so. Look up themiraclemorning.com if you want to. Don't do it right now, stay with me. And basically, it's a system, a group, it's like 370,000 people in the Facebook group that are getting up early in the morning. We're talking 5 a.m. in the morning, okay? And I'm one of them now. I'm on day 13 today. And I just started journaling. Well, not just now, but I started journaling here in this book every day. I'm journaling and how I'm feeling and affirmations and all kinds of stuff. And I say exactly what time I got up and all of that. It was really, really tough the first 5, 6, 7 days. I'm on day 13 today, and I'm going to do 30. And this night I didn't sleep so well, but I am getting up. I just like, okay, so if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm one of those people that are a little intense sometimes, for good and bad. I think mostly for good. And that's also what I'm doing. What are you doing to challenge yourself? You can't just sit there. You got to do something. You got to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable. And I also started writing some things down in a weekly recap as well. And I wrote down some things today that I pushed myself, and that's actually why I got on this live call. Because one of my goals right now is to contact school owners. And guess what? I got to talk to one guy now, and I also met the founder that got the D actually jumped in quickly. I didn't get to meet him, but I'm sure he saw me there and he left a message. So anyway, and that's the first time he's trying this live recording. That's Unfeathered Entrepreneurs. If you see my screen right here. So go visit his community. It's a great community as well, from what I can tell. I just joined them, and seems like nice guys on things that they're doing in there. And they're also working on masterminds as well. So maybe there's some room for collaboration, or maybe I could teach them something that they don't know, and I could learn something from them as well as they're starting out. Because I'm looking for, how do I make this a format, meaning the mastermind? How do I make it a format that's even more attractive than what it is now, more easy to start, more fun, more accessible, maybe more intense. One of the things that this gentleman that I spoke with, Albert, on the call, he said, hey, we got together, and have you heard of Mr. Beast? I said, yeah, I've heard of it. Well, 3 of them got together and just were hashing out things for like 3 days till end. I mean, from early in the morning till late at night. What about doing a mastermind like that? Like a speed mastermind? That's a new concept. Instead of meeting once a week, why not put it on steroids? Why not put it on? So that's what I'm looking for. What are you looking for in a mastermind? 1 week may be too slow. And one of the things I'm warning people about, don't do it every other week, because it kills the momentum. And then I've also been saying to people, don't do it more than once a week, but do it at least once a week. It's kind of an oxymoron. But I'm starting to think like, well, why don't we do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or actually Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, because Friday people go away sometimes, even though I like Fridays too. So that's something I need to find out. So I am just talking around what I can share with you. I'm hopeful that you can give me some input. I'm sharing some of the things based on this guy's suggestion. The amount of money that I've invested in myself, to tell you the truth, I don't know. But I can tell you one thing, it's in the hundreds of thousands. No question about it. No question. So, I mean, one mastermind was 25,000. I'm taking seminars and things right now that I'm paying 10K for and 5K for. I mean, this is crazy stuff. We're spending money all the time. I was just part of another investment group I paid $4,000 for, to get access to certain people that knows how to invest. That's something I wanted to learn. So that's actually a smaller amount. Anyways, I'm here to help you, help myself, and help each other. Hope you are here with that attitude as well. I want you to click below and like this video and comment and subscribe and tell your friends about it, because I'm here to make something that's going to change the way we do business, and it's going to change the way you and I succeed. Mastermind's been around for a long time. I am advocating a whole different type of mastermind, and that's what I'm in search of. My formula says it's a small group. My formula says maybe that it needs to be more intense. My formula says that it needs to be more personal and hands-on by each member. No one left behind. One for all for one, right? Like the Three Musketeers. And it's about having each other's back. Going out of your way to help somebody. I'm going to look up Albert, and I've already sent him a chat message. And I'm sure he's going to come back to me, because I could tell some of the things I told him, it synced with him. He had to run to go off to the gym. Yeah, we're going to stay in touch, and I'm sure I can get some help from him too. He asked me some questions. Like, why is your forum public? Isn't this secret? And I said, no, it's not secret. I want as many people to see me as possible. So you go to school.com/mastermind-blueprint. That's where my URL is now. If you, for some reason, cannot find me there, you can go to AHA Mastery, AHA Mastery.com, and you'll find me somehow. Alf Markussen, there's not too many of me, and hopefully this community will be taking my business to a whole new level. I'm very excited about it. I'm one of the early birds in, at least somewhat, and I'm excited to be here for you and help you and support you. And click that link below now, and here's that famous high five, like I like to call it, and we'll see you on the other side. But click that link and subscribe and join my community. You deserve the best, and so do I. See you later. Bye.